Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom.
Developer interviews.
Hello, my name is Neil Tigton. I'm the editor-in-chief and publisher of MacTech Magazine. We're here doing the TUAW MacTech interviews with developers talking about OS X Mavericks and iOS 7 and how it impacts them. Sitting here with me is Uriel Ohayon from AppsFire. How's it going, Uriel?
All fine, and you?
Good, good. Thank you for coming and thank you for joining us. So
Thanks for having me.
let's dive right in here. So the first question I have for you is we've been starting to hear more information now about Mavericks and about iOS 7, and in your guys' case, it's particular iOS 7. What's the thing that you're most excited about in either of those, either OS?
I think there are several point of views, but the first thing that's stunning is the beautiful facelift that iOS 7 is receiving, and behind the how it looks is more like the how it feels, like the true design experience that they put a lot of effort in really refining and improving the way all the native apps are going to run, from mail to calendar and everything. So I think it's a big step forward, and I think it's going to be good for users and also a challenge for developers, because now it raises the bar of what the average app has to look like, and also how to work like. So that's one thing. The area that we are, as a company, more interested in is the area of app discovery, which is what AppsFire is doing and how developers get discovered. The apps,
and when you look at iOS 7, do you see things that are going to help you in delivering that service?
Well, the App Store has received a facelift, and they changed a few things. This morning there was an article on TechCrunch about the fact that Genius has been removed and replaced with Nearby. So definitely Apple is trying to improve that. It looks like they've improved the lifting, the face, the look of the App Store app itself, the way it works, also the fluidity, introducing some new features like Nearby applications they could use. But it still looks like, and the Genius has been removed, so it looks like app discovery is still not where it should be, and I think Apple could do a much more important effort into that direction, both for users to find the apps that they really need, and for developers
to get their apps.
Absolutely. So I think I don't think iOS 7 has gone deep enough into what it could do, but it's a very good step forward, and I think it will raise also the bar on how apps get discovered. So we'll see about it.
And I think that it's always been a challenge for developers to get there's a lot of apps on the App Store, and Apple likes to talk about the number of apps that are on the App Store, but it's not necessarily the thing that's the most. It's a challenge for developers to do, and so
correct.
And furthermore, it's difficult for them to. I mean, there are places that they can advertise and market themselves and get known by the influencers out there. And there's what you guys do as well.
That's right. So, for example, one thing they've done, which is I think we're going to have an impact, is the redesign of Game Center, which is a discovery mechanism for games, which works pretty well. But it was really poorly designed until now. It was not looking right, and I think it was not integrated very well. And I think the new Game Center, the way it looks, is really attractive and will give users a reason to come by more often. So I think for a game is a great thing. But if you're looking outside of games, the other 13 or 17 categories, this is missing. So I think there is a lot of things that could be done there, and unfortunately featured sections and top charts will still remain the main area of discovery, and we all know that it's not enough. So I think there is still something that are missing, but overall I think Apple is aware of that and are going to do more effort into that direction.
So tell us a little bit, in the next moment or two here, tell us a little bit about AppsFire and what you guys are doing and how that serves people.
So the AppsFire is basically a personal guide for the App Store with a beautiful and delightful user experience. It basically asks you who you are and what are your tastes, and based on that you're going to receive recommendations. It's very hard to describe, but if you're looking at the reviews, we have over 10 million users that are rating it consistently 5-star. It's a very beautiful discovery app. It helps you find the apps of your friend. It helps you find the apps that are made for your needs. So, for example, if you need an app for traveling to San Francisco, you'll find that very easily. If you want to know which apps are on sale and particular discount, you'll find that very easily. And the whole user experience is very, very fast, very delightful to use. And it's worth taking a look. And on the business part, we're working with developers and trying to help them not only on the download side, so how to get more downloads, but also after the download, which is the challenge. How do you keep the users sticking to your app and keeping them back coming? Something that Game Center is doing for games, but also for other categories. And so we're helping developers working on both sides, user acquisition and user engagement, and which is probably the biggest challenge after download.
Great. Is there anything else you want to tell us about what you guys have going on or have planned down here?
Well, not really. I mean, we're happy to be here, but I think iOS 7 is exciting, and what's interesting is when you start to read the public reviews about it, it doesn't let people indifferent to what it is and what it does.
Right.
So I think when something like that happens, it means that something right is being done.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, it's a pleasure having you.
No problem.
Safe travels home there.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
I'm Neil Tickton, and these are the TUAW Mac Tech interviews with developers talking about OS X Mavericks and iOS 7. Thanks for listening.